Limited, which is a combination of job consultancy as well as a training center for various professional services like HR certification training, finance training, digital marketing training, interview cracking skills training, and so on. I have completed my master's from the most prestigious and the most dignified university, that is Aligarh Muslim University. Now, guys, without wasting any time, let me tell you that this is a 2-hour workshop on practical HR skills in which we are going to learn 3 different topics of human resources today. Number first, what is corporate recruitment process? Number second, what are the different types of interviews conducted in the corporate sector? And number third, what are the skills which are required in order to become a successful HR in a company? But before starting today's class, I want you to remember 2 things. Number first, if any one of you have any kind of questions, queries, or doubts, then guys, you can clear all your questions and queries, but after the completion of the class. Because after the completion of the class, I will unmute each and every one of you so that we can conduct an interactive session. Second thing, guys, if any one of you want to make their self notes, then please bring a copy and a pen with you so that you can write it down over there. Now I'm going to share the screen with all of you so that it should be visible to everyone that what exactly our first topic is all about. And guys, I just want a small confirmation from you that is my voice audible to everyone? If yes, please unmute your mic and say yes so that I can begin the class. Is my voice audible, guys?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you
Yes,
so
sir.
much for the confirmation.
Yes.
Thank you so much for the confirmation. Now, the first topic we are going to understand today is the corporate recruitment process. Now, guys, always remember, whenever the word process comes in front of you, automatically understand it is something which includes some steps. And if we get to know what exactly those steps are, we will absolutely get to know what exactly the whole process is all about. So in the recruitment process, there are total 7 steps which we are going to learn today. And the first step of the recruitment process is what we called as staff planning. Now the question is, what is staff planning? See, staff planning simply means to assign different work of recruitment among different people of the same organization. I repeat, staff planning simply means to assign different work of recruitment among different people of the same organization. Now the question is, why staff planning is the first step of recruitment process in all the companies? So guys, staff planning is the first step of recruitment process in all the companies because recruitment is not a one-person process. It is not possible for a single one person to execute the entire recruitment process on their own. And that's why staff planning is the first step of recruitment process in which we have to assign, we have to divide, we have to distribute the entire work of recruitment among different people of the same organization. Now, let's talk about the second step of the recruitment process, and that is to develop a job analysis. Now the question is, what is a job analysis? Guys, job analysis means to find out what are the exact needs and requirements of the company. I repeat, job analysis means to find out what are the exact needs and requirements of the company. And on the basis of those needs and requirements of the company, the job analysis is divided into 2 parts. Number first, competency-based job analysis. Number second, task-based job analysis. Now the question is, what is competency-based and task-based job analysis? So guys, competency-based job analysis includes those candidates who belongs from technical backgrounds, whereas task-based job analysis includes those candidates who belongs from non-technical backgrounds. Let me give you some examples so that all of us can easily understand it. Let's take an example of a profile whose name is HR generalist. So HR generalist will be a competency-based job analysis profile. Why? Because HR generalist is a technical profile of the HR domain, and technical profiles comes under the competency-based job analysis. Now, let's take another example of a profile whose name is HR trainer. So HR trainer will be a non-technical task-based job analysis profile. Why? Because guys, HR trainer is a non-technical profile of the HR domain, and non-technical profiles comes under the task-based job analysis. Now, Let's talk about the third step of the recruitment process, and that is to write down a good job description. Now the question is, what is the job description? My dear friends, job description is the collection of each and everything which is directly or indirectly connected to the particular job profile. I repeat, job description is the collection of each and everything which is directly or indirectly connected to the particular job profile. It means job description includes job profile name, job designation name, needs and requirements of profile, eligibility criteria of profile, location of profile, salary of profile, everything. Every single thing which is directly or indirectly connected to the particular job profile is what we called as a job description, and that is the third step of the recruitment process, which is executed in all the companies of the global corporate sector. Now, let's talk about the fourth step of the recruitment process, and that is what we called as job specification development. Now, what is job specification development? Guys, in order to help you understand the job specification development, I am going to divide it into two parts. Okay. Number first, the first part of job specification development is to specify the special demands of the company. I repeat, the first part of job specification development is to specify the special demands of the company. Now, is there anyone in this class who can give me some examples about the special demands of the company? If yes, please unmute your mic and feel free to tell me. What can be the special demands of the company? Anyone, please? Come on.
So, like for HR, for marketing, for finance.
Good.
Does it mean that the are you able to hear me?
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right. It means that the company that is looking out for a particular profile needs some extra kind of a certification.
Perfect. Perfect answer. Anyone else? Come on.
Some specific skills.
Very good. Absolutely.
And some specific degrees which is required for the HR position.
Absolutely right.
And, the main thing is the experience.
Experience, good. Very good.
Yeah. And last one, I can say your communication and how you can tackle the person
Or the
or
situation. Good.
yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Or one more thing is, if you're hiring candidates from another location or from another country, so you need to have some specific visa or of the authority to work in a different country or even permission.
Very nice. Very
Something which are connected with the position of HR and also with the communication skills and experience.
Good. Very nice. Anyone else? Come on.
So it's referred to some extra skills and knowledge like MS Word, MS Excel.
Very good.
Or looking out for a candidate who matches the requirement according to the JD that we are actually looking at. The person is good with HTML or Java, whatever. We need to have such kind of a candidates who is interested to work in this kind of a profile or who is suitable for the bill.
I got it. Very nice.
Selecting the right person at the right place at the right time.
Good try. Okay, perfect. Now, all your examples are absolutely right. Now, let me give you a common example so that all of us can easily understand. And after the example, please reply in yes or no that you understand it or not. Have you guys seen there are some companies who said we will only hire those candidates who have a minimum of 1+ or 2+ year of experience? I repeat, have you guys ever seen some companies who always demand for experienced candidates? Yes or no, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So my dear friends, experience is an example which is called as the special demand of different companies. Now let me give you a detailed example to understand the situation properly. So let's make the concept clear. With the help of an example, let us suppose there is a candidate between us whose name is Mr. Nidhish Kumar. Now let's take an example that Mr. Nidhish Kumar applied to a company, but the company is asking for a minimum of 1+ or 2+ year of experience. Whereas Mr. Nidish Kumar is a fresher, so he applied to another company, but the another company is not asking for any type of experience. What does it mean? It means the spatial demand of the companies varies from one company to another company. It is not compulsory that every company will have the same special demands. No, maybe some companies can have the same special demands. Maybe some companies even do not have any special demand. So the number first thing which you have to keep in your mind is spatial demand of the companies varies from one company to another company. Second thing, experience. Experience is just an example to understand the spatial demands of the company. Let's talk about some more examples for more better understanding. Another example can be skills. Guys, if you want to become an HR in today's India, then having the technical and non-technical HR skills is a compulsory part of your profile. Now, what can be technical and non-technical HR skills? Technical HR skills can be your recruiting skills, payroll and journalist skills, advanced MS Excel skills, etc. Non-technical HR skills can be your communication skills, people management skills, leadership qualities, etc. So your skill set is one of the important spatial demand of different organizations. Another example can be training certificates. Yes, definitely. My dear friends, if you want to become a high-paid corporate HR, in easy words, if you want to get a good salary package, a high salary package, then having the training certificates of technical HR skills is compulsory in the resume because the companies are looking out for it. So focus on getting relevant and important technical HR certifications so that you can make your portfolio enough strong to get a high salary package. Another example can be your academic qualifications, degree. Yes, I believe that many of you have seen there are some companies who said we will only hire those candidates who are MBA pass outs only, or BTech pass outs only, or BCom pass outs only, etc. So your academic qualification is also one of the spatial demand of different companies and so on. Of course, there are so many other examples. These are just some examples so that we should get aware that what can be the spatial demands of the companies can be. Now, let's talk about the second part of job specification development, and that is to follow the laws and policies which are related to the recruitment of a company. Now, what can be those laws and policies? Is there anyone in this class who can give me some examples about the laws and policies? If yes, please unmute your mic and feel free to tell me what can be those laws and policies. Anyone? Come on. Very good.
Should not have any criminal background and such.
Absolutely perfect, Nitish. Very nice.
And one more thing, should not be having any misconduct or misbehavior in your last company
The
or
previous
any
company.
other experience that you, yeah.
Absolutely right.
Appraisal policy, sir.
Very good. Yes.
Leaving notice.
Okay. Notice period. Okay. Good.
What policy?
False. Promising.
Recruitment and hiring policies.
We can say. Good.
Labor laws.
Labor law.
Statutory laws,
Data
labor
security
laws,
policies.
Very
and
good.
contract laws.
Very good,
Should
Manoj.
not be involved in any
New
cases.
policies that have been implemented in many of the organizations.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The payment and bonus also.
Bonus incentives on their box.
Yes, sir.
Sir, misbehave and dishonesty also.
Absolutely right.
Rights and responsibilities, sir.
Good.
No discrimination in terminations or promotions or
We can
anything.
say. Very nice. Very nice, guys. Highly appreciable. All your examples are absolutely perfect. Now, let me give you a common example so that all of us can easily understand. And after the example, please reply in yes or no that you understand it or not. Have you guys ever heard the name bonds, contracts, or agreements in your entire career? I repeat, have you guys ever heard these terms, bonds, contracts, or agreements in your life? Yes or no, please?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
absolutely.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. Very
Yes.
nice. So, my dear friends, bonds, contract, and agreement is a kind of law, is a kind of policy which is directly related to the recruitment process of the companies. Now, let me give you a detailed example to understand the concept properly. Let us suppose there is a candidate between us whose name is Ms. Shubhangi Pandey. Now, let's take an example that Ms. Shubhangi Pandey is an HR at some company. And in this example, I am the candidate and my name is Anubhav Singh. I'm really sorry. Actually, I'm having some cough and a little bit fever. So don't mind if I'm having some cough in between. Okay. Yeah. So let me give you a detailed example to understand the concept clearly. Let's take an example. There's a candidate between us. His name is Miss Shubhangi Pandey, and she's an HR in some company, for an example. And the candidate name is Anubhav Singh. I am Anubhav Singh. I am the candidate in this example. Now understand the example in such a way that the HR, Miss Shubhangi Pandey, execute the entire recruitment process with the candidate Anubhav. But at the end of the recruitment process, in the last of the recruitment process, when she was going to provide me the offer letter, she told me that, Anubhav, you have to fill a bond or a contract of 1 year or 2 years with our company. And I said, Shubhangi ma'am, I'm really sorry. I cannot fill any kind of bond or contract with your company. Why? Because ma'am, I'm an optimistic person. If I get better opportunities in my upcoming time, then I will definitely give you the required notice period and I will switch to another company. Now try to understand one important thing. In this example, is it the loss of the HR, Miss Shubhangi Pandey, or is it the loss of the candidate Anubhav? My dear friends, it is the loss of the HR, Miss Shubhangi. Why? Because now the HR, Miss Shubhangi, have to execute the entire recruitment process once again from the very step number 1 with another new candidate. It means the HR is back to square number 1. And guys, this results in a huge wastage of time. And we all know very well that time is money in the corporate sector. The company provides the salary to their employees only and only for the time which they are dedicating over there. The companies do not provide the salary to their employees because the employees are Hindu or Muslim, girl or boy, rich or poor, doesn't matter at all. The only one thing that matters in the entire corporate sector is the time. So are you guys agreed with me that time is money in the corporate sector? Say yes if you are all agreed with me, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Very nice.
Yes, sir.
Actually, I understand your concern, but don't you think so? It can be negative for the candidate because HR wasting her time and HR wasting money for the training. If the candidate will reply in this manner, so definitely company will suffer. So
I'm not getting the point. Because of bond or contract?
yeah.
Okay, so let me make the concept clear firstly. Then we will move forward. See guys, according to the constitution of our country, India, asking a bond, agreement or contract by any proprietorship firm, trademark firm, private limited company or a startup or a MSME organization is absolutely illegal. Number one thing. Why? Because all the national companies run their businesses according to the guidelines or you can say rules and regulations of Ministry of Corporate Affairs of India and Ministry of HRD Affairs of India. But if I talk about multinational companies, then asking to fill a bond, contract or agreement by any multinational company which is available in this country, India, is absolutely legal and valid. Why? Because multinational companies runs their businesses by the guidelines of, according to the guidelines, rules and regulations of Ministry of International Affairs of India. And according to that, filling a bond, contract or agreement is absolutely legal for the MNCs. So yes, the companies are not going to waste a single minute of their in order to ask for a bond, contract or agreement. And let me tell you one more interesting thing. According to my own experience, very few MNCs are there which are not asking to fill a bond. 90% of multinational companies always ask to fill a bond. Why? They provide a lot of things to their employees. Firstly, laptop, internet connection, a lot of incentives and perks, and a lot of benefits, which we cannot count on fingers right now. So they are going to make pre-investment on the employee. And that's why in order to become an employee in the MNC, we need to crack 5 or 6 rounds of interview. It's not possible to clear 2 or maximum 3 rounds of interview like in private limited firms where we are getting 20, 25 or 30K at last. That's why HRs are not wasting any single second of them in order to ask for a bond, contract or agreement. Shubhangi, did you get the point? Shubhangi.
Yes.
I think you should mention it in a GD also.
Absolutely, it's clearly mentioned in the GD. But you guys should remember that if a private firm is asking you to fill a bond, contract or agreement, then you can counter that particular bond or you can negotiate on that particular bond, because officially it's not legal, but in general, on practical ground level, it's happening. That yes, even I have seen very little baby startups are asking to fill a bond or contract. It's absolutely illegal according to the constitution. But yeah, in order to raise the voice, obviously the majority matters. But I'm telling you the differences between which type of company can ask you to fill a bond and which type of company cannot ask you to fill a bond. So make sure that in which company you are applying, and if a private firm is asking you to fill a bond of 2 years, you should negotiate over it and let it come under 6 months. Or instead of negotiating over bond period, tell them I am not ready to fill any kind of bond, but yes, I am ready to negotiate on notice period. The serving time of notice period in the private limited firms range from 1 month to 3 months maximum. You can increase it up to 4 months. That will be a better option if the private firm is also giving you a good salary package, because sometimes there are a lot of good private limited companies, even big firms which are private in India, which are providing good and decent salary packages. So you have to understand these particular things before doing any kind of negotiation with the HR of the company. Got it? Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
don't
sir.
worry, guys, and don't worry.
Yes, sir.
I will definitely give you
Yes,
enough
sir.
time to clear all your questions. If you have any type of question, I will advise all of you to please write it down somewhere on paper copy, WhatsApp, wherever you want to write down. And in the end of this class, I will unmute every one of you and I will definitely clear every single doubt of each and every person who is going to ask me the questions. For sure. Now, let's talk about what I was there. Yeah, we were at the laws and policies. So my dear friends, time is money in the corporate sector, we already know. So in order to avoid this huge wastage of time, never ever ignore these laws and policies while implementing the recruitment process in a company. Now, what are the other examples of laws and policies? Let's make it more clear. Another example can be, apart from bonds, contract and agreement, what can be different other laws and policies? Another example can be dress code. I think you guys have seen different organizations have different types of dress code policies, outfit policies. Another example can be working days, working hours, working shifts. Even in India, different companies have different type of working days, working hours, working shifts, like day shift, night shift, etc. Another example can be training period. I think you guys have seen, or if you have not seen, I'm telling you, there are some companies who have a clear policy that you have to do a training period of 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year firstly with us. So training period is also one of the excellent example. Another example can be Labor Law Act, Minimum Wage Act, MOA, Memorandum of Association, AOA, Article of Association, Women Harassment and Sexual Law Act, Maternity Leave Act, Age Criteria, Notice Period, Paid and Unpaid Leaves, etc. There are so many different laws and policies which are related to the recruitment process of the companies, and it varies from one company to another company. I just give you some examples so that we should get a small idea about them. Now, let's talk about step number 5 of the recruitment process, and that is to develop a recruitment plan. Now the question is, what is the recruitment plan? Guys, recruitment plan is the practical implementation of HR strategic management, human resources strategic management. I repeat, recruitment plan is the practical implementation of HR strategic management, and it includes 2 important components. Number first, what are the HR strategies by the help of which we can find out the right person, the best person, the perfect person for the job, for the vacancy within a particular period of time within a given deadline. Number 2, lead generation, how we are going to generate the leads. So let's talk about the first component firstly. What can be those HR strategies by the help of which we can find out the right person, the best person for the job, for the vacancy within a particular period of time within a given deadline? So my dear friends, in order to learn HR strategic management, you have to dedicate your 3 to 4 hours at least with me, because it requires minimum 3 to 4 hours to learn everything about HR strategic management. But we are in a short workshop of 2 hours, and that's why I just gave you a short overview of the recruitment plan, so that at least many of you might be able to give the answer in your upcoming interviews. If the HR asks you this question, what are the components of recruitment planning? And yes, definitely, if any one of you or if every one of you is interested to learn everything about it, let me know in the end of the class and I will tell you the way how we can learn it further. Now, let's talk about the second component of recruitment planning, and that is what we called as lead generation. Now, the first question is, what is the meaning of lead? L-E-A-D. So guys, always remember, in the field of human resource, in the career of human resource, lead is always equals to resume of the candidate. I repeat, lead is always equals to resume of the candidate. It means lead generation is equals to generation. Now the question is how we can generate the leads. So there are 2 options of lead generation. Number first, offline mode. Number second, online mode. Now we are going to cover both the options. So let's begin with the first one, offline mode. Offline mode of lead generation. I believe majority of you have already heard the name on-campus placement drives. Let me give you a short overview about it. In the colleges, the TPO cell of the college, in the college universities, in the colleges, the TPO cell of the college, the training and placement office cell of the college, conducts on-campus placement drives in which different HR of different companies visit the colleges, and they took different types of interview rounds like group discussion rounds, face-to-face interview rounds, etc. This is what we called as generating the leads through offline mode. It means if you want to generate the leads through offline mode, then what you have to do? You have to visit different colleges, campuses, institutions, universities, so that you can conduct on-campus placement drives in order to shortlist the candidates directly over there. Also, you can participate in different job fairs which are conducted in various cities of India. Also, you can collaborate with different job consultancies and third parties available. Also, you can give the advertisement of your vacancies in different type of local as well as national newspapers available. These are 4 possible options of generating the leads through offline mode. Now, let's talk about online mode. What is online mode of lead generation? I believe many of you have seen that there are so many people, there are so many employees who publish, who post the job description of different vacancies of their company over LinkedIn.com, Shine.com, Monster.com, Indeed.com, Intentshala.com, Naukri.com, Hiring.com, Apna.com, Meet.com, and so on and so on and so on. This is what we called as generating the leads through online mode. It means if you want to generate the leads through online mode, then what you have to do? You have to publish, you have to post the job description of different vacancies of a company over different type of job portals available, as well as over your company's website career page, as well as over social media platforms also. These are 3 possible options of generating the leads through online mode. Now, my dear friends, as I already told you in the beginning of today's class that I am also running a job consultancy with more than 75 plus MNCs in India. So I would like to share some questions with you which were previously asked during the HR job interviews. So there is a company by the name of Infosys, and this question was recently asked over there. And the question was, what is the difference between HR executive and HR associate? So according to me, there are 2 things which you need to clear today. Number first, what is HR executive and HR associate? Number second, what is the difference between both of them? Let's start with the question number 1. What is HR executive and HR associate? Guys, HR executive and HR associate are the name of 2 different designations which comes under the profile of HR recruiter. I repeat, HR executive and HR associate are the name of 2 different designations which comes under the profile of HR recruiter. In other words, we can say that HR executive and HR associate are the name of 2 different positions which comes under the profile of HR recruiter. Now the question number 2 is, what is the difference between both of them? So guys, HR executive are those HR recruiters who are responsible for generating the leads through offline mode. It means the people who are visiting the colleges during the on-campus placement drives are actually working on the designation of HR executive. Whereas HR associate are those HR recruiters who are responsible for generating the leads through online mode. This is the only difference between both of them. Rest of the entire work is absolutely same. I'm repeating once again, guys. HR executive are those HR recruiters who are responsible for generating the leads through offline mode, whereas HR associate are those HR recruiters who are responsible for generating the leads through online mode. Now, let's talk about the step number 6 of the recruitment process, and that is to accept the application material. Now the question is, what is the meaning of application material in this step number 6? So guys, here application material is equals to resume or CV of different candidates. I repeat, here application material is equals to resume or CV of different candidates. It means accept application material is equals to accept the resumes of different candidates. But a question is coming in my mind. What is the meaning of the word accept? ACCEPT. So my dear friends, I am going to give you an example to understand the meaning of the word accept. So let's take an example. There is a candidate between us whose name is Mr. Ayush Kumar. Now let us suppose Mr. Ayush Kumar send her resume to a company today in the morning. Please understand carefully. Mr. Ayush Kumar send her resume to a company today in the morning. So what does it mean? Is it mean the resume of Ayush will be selected today? Or is it mean the resume of Ayush will be rejected today? My dear friends, the resume of Mr. Ayush Kumar will neither be selected nor rejected today. Why? Because in order to select or reject the resume, the company need to conduct the screening process firstly. And for conducting a proper screening process, it requires minimum 5 days up to maximum 15 days in a company. It means accept application material is equals to accept the resumes of different candidates, and it usually took minimum 5 days up to maximum 15 days for conducting a proper screening process in the company. And that's why a question is many times asked in different HR interviews. What is the time period for conducting a screening process in the corporate sector? So the answer is minimum 5 days up to maximum 15 days. Now, let's talk about the 7th step of the recruitment process, and that is what we called as selection and hiring process. Now, guys, I already told you in the beginning of today's class that whenever the word process comes, it means it includes some steps. And guys, I can't teach you the steps right now, even if I want to teach, because it will take a lot of time. But yes, definitely I'm going to tell you about the most important components of selection and hiring process. So basically, there are 4 important components of selection and hiring process. Number first, shortlisting process, which is done by the help of different screening softwares like ATS, Talent Search, SEP, SES, SEP HRM, SEP SEM, SEP Cloud, etc. There are so many different screening softwares available in the market which are used for the shortlisting of the resume of the candidates. Number 2, criteria establishment process, in which the HR have to prepare the criteria for the selection or the rejection of the candidates. Number 3, interview taking process, in which the HR have to decide the types of interview rounds they are going to conduct for different profiles of candidates. And the 4th one is to execute and implement the onboarding and retention process in the company, which includes all the documentation work of the employees as well as the performance management of the employees. And these 4 components are collectively called as selection and hiring process. And overall, this is what we called as recruitment process of the global corporate sector. Now, guys, before moving to the next topic of today's class, I want to ask you one thing. Do you want a short revision of everything in a very quick and short way? If yes, please tell.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I will advise every working employee who is attending this class and all the people who are willing to become an HR in the upcoming time, please take the screenshot of this slide, because it is 110% going to help you in your workplace. Now, there are total 7 steps in the recruitment process of the global corporate sector. The first one is staff planning, in which we have to assign, we have to divide, we have to distribute the entire work of recruitment among different people of the same organization. The second step is to develop a job analysis, in which we have to find out what are the exact needs and requirements of the company. And on the basis of those needs and requirements of the company, the job analysis is divided into 2 parts. Number first, competency-based job analysis, which includes technical background candidates. Number 2, task-based job analysis, which includes non-technical background candidates. Then the 3rd step is to write down a good job description, which is the collection of each and everything whatsoever is directly or indirectly connected to the particular job profile. The 4th step is job specification development, in which we have to specify the special demands of the company, as well as we have to follow the laws and policies which are related to the recruitment process of the companies. Then the 5th step is to develop a recruitment plan, which is the practical implementation of HR strategic management, and it includes 2 important components. Number first, what are the HR strategies which you are going to make in order to find out the right person, the best person, the perfect person for the job, for the vacancy within a particular period of time within a given deadline. Number 2, lead generation, which can be done by 2 options, either by offline mode or either by online mode respectively. Then the 6th step is to accept the application material, in which we have to start accepting the resumes of different candidates, and it usually took minimum 5 days up to maximum 15 days for conducting a proper screening process in a company. And the last one is selection and hiring process, which is a combination of 4 important components. Number first, shortlisting process. Number second, criteria establishment process. Number third, interview taking process. Number fourth, onboarding and retention process. And these 7 steps are collectively called as recruitment process of the entire global corporate sector. So guys, always remember, whenever you are going to execute the recruitment process in a company, you must need to follow all these steps in the same systematic stepwise hierarchy. Now, my dear friends, before starting the second topic of today's class, I believe this is the right time to clear all your questions, queries, and doubts. So if you have any question related to the topic, or if you have any question related to your professional life, or if you have any question related to the human resources field, or if you have any question related to the confusion between the human resource profiles or anything or everything else within a professional loop, please, you can raise your hands, then I will take your name, then I will definitely clear all your doubts. And after then, I will start the second topic of today's class. So please raise your hands if any one of you have any kind of questions, queries, or doubts, please. Let's start with Miss Pallavi, please. Pallavi, please. Pallavi, please ask. Okay. Ritika, please. Ritika. I will take your name, then you have to unmute yourself. Then and only then I can understand what's your question and then I can clear it. Tanishka Rai, please.
Sir, I want to ask that what are the platform of technical HR skills?
Okay, see, before telling you the platforms of doing the trainings related to HR technical skills, I would like to tell you the name of all the technical HR skills and their certifications name, right?
Yeah, sir.
Plus,
Yeah, sir.
you also need to know what are the all other requirements which you need to fulfill in order to make your resume enough strong that you should be selected at the very first time in whatever company you are going to apply. And I will explain all the requirements, skills, and everything in the second topic of today's class. That's the content of my next topic. What are the skills and certifications and the requirements needed to become a successful HR? Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So I will find out my answer in the next
In the
topic.
next topic itself. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Nitish, please. Nitish Bharadwaj, please.
Yeah, hi. So you were telling me that accepting the resume and interview process will take 15 days time, correct? Maximum 15 days to 5 days. No, 15 days.
Only
Just want to understand.
not the interview process. Only the screening process will take minimum 5 to 15 days maximum.
So if it takes maximum 5 screening process, then they may lose it on the business and the client will tell that I'm losing my business. That's correct. Correct me if I'm wrong.
See,
In
let
bulk
me tell
hiring
you-
process.
Hmm.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Please continue, please.
So I was asking you, when you said the maximum minimum 5 days and 15 days for
Okay.
screening process and onboarding, correct?
Hmm.
So in a bulk hiring kind of an company where you're hiring people in large numbers, so screening them and taking them till 15 days, that impacts on the business and the billing. Can you please help me out here?
Okay, Nitish, let me tell you, whether the company is hiring on a bulk basis or whether the company have limited finite numbers,
Okay.
the screening process always remains the same until and unless the hiring is not a immediate hiring. Are
So
you
what
getting
if it's
the
an
point?
immediate hiring?
If it is an immediate hiring, then obviously the time will be reduced automatically by the company's HR. But in your
That-
scenario, you are asking me that if a company is doing bulk hiring, then obviously in the bulk hiring, the company will not hire on an immediate basis. They will take some time to plan out. Are you getting the point?
Understood. Got it. Understood. All right.
And let
Thanks,
me
yeah.
tell you one more thing. Let me tell you guys one more thing. Why the screening process time is minimum 5 days to maximum 15 days? Because the companies firstly try to get more and more leads for their profile in order to start the screening process. And let me tell you, screening process is not done manually. It is done by the softwares. Within 1 minute, within 60 seconds, a normal ATS software can screen 1,200. It means 1,200 resumes within 60 seconds. So it's not going to take a lot of time. All it need is to get the, you can say, to get the bulk resumes for their profile. That's why they take some time. Plus one more thing for the freshers, especially who are in this class. If you are not getting response related to your resume, let us suppose we have sent your resume at some place and you are not getting response within maximum 15 days, you are automatically rejected. Consider it. Okay. No need to waste your time in just having some patience. No, I will get the response. No, the company will automatically reject you if it's more than 15 days. So remember this particular point. Ravi Aryan, please.
Anubhav, I want to add one thing.
Rashmi, is it possible that please raise your hand? I will definitely take your name for sure. Please. Okay. Ravi Aryan, please.
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, if some job need any technical skills means, how the HR is going to judge, sir? Only by certificate or any other procedure is there
Obviously, they
to
will
judge
ask you the questions. Obviously, they are going to ask you the questions related to the HR technical skill set. Because see, Ravi, for different profiles, different technical skills are required, right? There are so many profiles in human resources like HR admin, HR coordinator, HR recruiter, HR talent acquisition, HR journalist, HR payroll, HR operations, HR analyst, HR trainer, HR business partner. There are so many profiles. For different profiles, a different relevant technical skill is required. And obviously, the questions will be related to the particular domain, but the questions will be technical questions. Got it?
Okay, sir. So the HR going to hire only by asking the questions, no in the practical works.
No, obviously the company will not give you a laptop or they will not ask you to sit in an office for one day to execute the things. No, companies hire on the basis of the answers which we are going to give them, and obviously the things which you have mentioned in your resume, how much strong it is.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay, Veera Pandi M, please. Veera,
Sir,
please.
good evening.
Amisha, please raise your hand. I will definitely take your name. Please, please, please. Veera Pandi M, please.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Ji.
So if I want to become a professional HR generalist or any HR recruiter, what are the main skills I have to focus on, sir?
As I told you, I will tell you the answers related to the skills in the next topic itself, because the next topic name is skills and requirements to become a hybrid corporate HR. Plus, I will also tell you, the things which you need to learn in order to develop a particular skill. Plus, I will also tell you the different domains of human resources, so that if there is any confusion that I should go in the journalist part or in the payroll department or in the analytics department, so it will be cleared in the next topic for sure.
Yes, sir, because
Still, if it is not clear in the next topic, I will definitely remember your name. Your name is Mr. Veera, and I will definitely ask you.
Yes, sir, okay, sir. Because as a fresher, what kind of a domain like HR generalist, HR BP or HR?
I will explain everything. Right now, I can answer it, but it will be short. And I believe that
sir,
you need
I can understand.
good explanation in the next topic.
Okay, sir, I can understand. Thank you, thank you.
Rashmi, please. Rashmi now, please. Rashmi, please.
Thank you. Anubhav, I just want to consider that first point where you have mentioned the screening process take 5 to 15 days maximum, right?
Right.
Yeah. So being a HR, I just want to notify that only screening process doesn't take 15 days. It's complete process from screening to selection. It takes 15 days max to max. Because we are not taking only for screening 15 days ek bande ko. We are not taking like that. It's complete process take 15 days.
Rashmi.
Yeah, it always depends, but सिर्फ screening यहाँ पे mention नहीं होगा. That's what I am saying.
You are going to talk about the general time for executing the screening process in a company. It will be minimum 5 to maximum 15 days. होने को तो लोग screening किए बिना directly walk-in interview करा के एक दिन के अंदर hire भी कर रहे हैं रश्मि.
No. मेरा वो मतलब नहीं है. आपने सिर्फ screening mention किया ना. That's why I just clarified.
Screening the time. देखिए कोई भी candidate किसी भी company में apply करता है. Rashmi, let us suppose you are going to start opening a vacancy today. ठीक है? कल मैं आपके पास resume भेजता हूँ. So are you going to call me for the if I am selected? Are you going to call me tomorrow or day after tomorrow itself?
No, वो selected नहीं होगा. वो screening process का first step होगा, which I call you for interview process. Your profile is shortlisted for first round.
One day, Rashmi, within one day.
Most of the time, if candidate are available.
रश्मि ऐसा आपका मानना है अगर कोई वर्किंग एम्प्लॉय है
I have experience of 6 years so we never take 15 days only for screening.
हो सकता है आपकी कंपनी के अंदर ना हो रश्मि लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है दुनिया में है ही नहीं है समझ रहे हैं
नहीं ऐसा भी मैं नहीं बोल रही हूँ कि है ही नहीं बट मैं बोल रही हूँ सिर्फ स्क्रीनिंग इज नॉट बट इट विल टेक होल प्रोसेस 15 days most of the time.
Sir, I want to tell something.
My dear friends, try to clear questions instead of telling me something. It will be more better that we should save the time in clearing the doubts and questions which can help you and the other fellow beings here. It will be more beneficial. And let me tell you in general, screening process times always remains in between 5 to maximum 15 days. in practical. But sometimes it happened the company is hiring on an immediate basis, or sometimes let us suppose the company is a private limited company, 2 HR हायर कर रहे हैं या 2 फाइनेंस के बंदे हायर कर रहे हैं, 15 दिन तो नहीं बैठेंगे वो 2 वैकेंसी के लिए। अब मान लो 1000 की हायरिंग हो रही है, तो अमेजन मान लो, कोई भी कंपनी ले लो, मान लो 500 लोगों को हायर कर रहा है अलग अलग प्रोफाइल्स में, 100 लोगों को हायर कर रहा है, तो क्या आपको लगता है कि आप आज रिज्यूम भेजोगे, कल आप पे कॉल आ जाएगी? अगर ऐसे कॉल आ रही होती ना तुरंत तुरंत, देश अभी तक कहाँ पहुंच चुका होता। बट स्टिल कोई बात नहीं, बिल्कुल सही बात है, हो सकता है आपकी कंपनी के अंदर ऐसा होता हो कि वो लोग जल्दी कर रहे हो, बट it's not a thing I believe that we should debate on it. But yeah, good. So the thing is, screening process time varies from one company to another company. Minimum 5 days will be required. Remember, all of you remember, minimum 5 days will be required if you are going to hire on even more than 40 or 50 vacancies. Now, Tanushka, please.
Sir, I want to say something on this topic.
If you have any
जो अभी
question, then please you.
नहीं सर, क्वेश्चन ही है, ऐसा बोलना चाह रही हूँ कि ये जो 5 दिन का स्क्रीनिंग टेस्ट की बात हो रही है ना, ये ऑनलाइन जब naukri.com या लिंक्डइन वगैरह पे भी जब हम ऐसा करते हैं, अप्लाई करते हैं, तो वो 5 दिन में ही आंसर आता है जीमेल पे, ऐसा 5-6 दिन ऐसा लग जाते हैं उनको, आंसर तभी आता है उनका कि आपका हुआ है नहीं हुआ, ऐसा
मैं यही चीज
करके।
समझाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ, विद इन
हाँ
1 day or
जी,
2 days it's not possible that you can get a revert.
हाँ,
अगर
मोस्ट
वहां
ऑफ दी कंपनी उतने ही टाइम में करते हैं।
मैं यही बात समझा रहा हूँ, और बाकी तो फिर आप लोग ऑब्वियसली जब अप्लाई करेंगे कंपनीज में, तो आपको खुद ही पता लग जाएगा कि कितने दिन में आ रहा है रेस्पॉन्स। आकांक्षा प्लीज,
सर
आकांक्षा कैलाश प्लीज।
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm a MBA first year student. Before 2-3 days, I'm choosing a HR specialization, but I have not knowledge for HR. तो कंपनी हमारे किस बेस पे हमें कॉर्पोरेट में हायरिंग करती है, कौन से स्किल नॉलेज पे?
Akansha, I will tell you the name of all the skills in the next topic. I have already told that if you have question related to the skills, मैं बस स्टार्ट ही कर दूंगा, कुछ अगर अलग क्वेश्चन है तो मैं बहुत अच्छे से रिप्लाई करना चाहूंगा। रही बात ये क्या क्या स्किल्स होती है, तो इसमें कोई टेंशन लेने की जरूरत नहीं है। कुछ टेक्निकल स्किल्स होती है वो आपको सीखनी है, बहुत सारे ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम्स इंडिया के अंदर आप गूगल पर सर्च कर सकते हैं, कहीं पर भी ऑप्ट आउट कर लीजिएगा, सीख लीजिएगा, बहुत आराम से HR स्किल्स डेवलप हो जाती है, कोई इतना हार्ड एंड फास्ट वो नहीं है कि बहुत टेंशन लेनी हो आपको। सेकंड थिंग, यू आर परसुइंग MBA फर्स्ट ईयर, राइट?
यस सर।
ठीक है, अब वहां पर जो भी थ्योरीज पढ़ा रहे हैं ना आपको, वॉट एवर थ्योरीज योर कॉलेज इज टीचिंग यू, जस्ट मेक श्योर वन थिंग इन योर माइंड कि जो भी पढ़ा रहे हैं उसका बिल्कुल उल्टा होने वाला है कॉर्पोरेट में। जो वो पढ़ा रहे हैं उसका जस्ट अपोजिट होने वाला है कॉर्पोरेट में। वहां दिखाएंगे टीम वर्क होता है, ये होता है, वो होता है, कॉर्पोरेट में जाओगे तो सब डिफरेंट है। मैं ग्राउंड लेवल चीजें बता रहा हूँ, कोई टीम वर्क नहीं होता, कुछ नहीं होता, हर एक इंसान दूसरे से जेलस होता है। बस यहाँ आपको ये समझना पड़ेगा आप अपने आप को कैसे आगे इनहेंस करके निकल सकते हो। सो दैट इज द ओनली थिंग ऑन विच यू हैव टू कीप योर फोकस। वॉट एवर थ्योरीज दे आर टीचिंग यू, जस्ट ट्राई टू एक्सप्लोर दूस थिंग्स इन द प्रैक्टिकल वे। ऐसा नहीं है थ्योरी जो पढ़ा रहे हैं उससे रिलेशन ही नहीं है जॉब से, लेकिन हाँ वो थ्योरीज है प्रॉपर, उसको प्रैक्टिकल करना अपनी स्टडीज के साथ स्टार्ट कर दीजिए by doing some activities with your friends. Like for an example, if you're learning interview taking process in your academics, right, second sem mein, so Akansha, try to make a group of 3 or 4 friends. Just consider that one of your friend is an HR or 2 of your friends are HR, you are the candidate. Try to do these kind of mock interviews in between you guys, so it will help you to enhance your skills during the college life. It will be beneficial. Okay
sir.
Best I will tell you the name of all the skills. Yeah, sure. Varun, please. Varun, please.
Hi, sir. Hope you are doing well.
Absolutely.
So, my question was, you just mentioned that HR executive, HR recruiter, and HR associate.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was having a confusion between HR recruiter and HR associate. What are the interlinks between 3 of them?
Let me tell you. For an example, you have cleared your 11th class and 12th class in your past. Am I right?
Okay.
So during the admission of 11th class, there are some branches, there are some options in front of you to choose, right? PCM, physics, chemistry, maths, PCB, physics, chemistry, biology, commerce, arts, humanity. Am I right?
Exactly.
HR executive and HR associate are PCM and PCB. 11th class is the name of the HR recruiter. Did you get it?
Okay.
SK. Thank you. SK, please. There's someone by the name of SK, please.
Sir, actually,
What's your name?
name is Surya.
Surya.
Sir, actually, I'm working in corporate company, sir, as a HR assistant. And I'm worked as recruiter as a bulk hiring process. Actually, I doubt in that. Actually, we choose the candidate in bulk hiring. We can choose that the skills and then the knowledge based on this for that work.
Just
and
just a second. Am I the only one who is not able to understand the words, or you guys are also facing the same thing?
Sorry, but yeah, we are facing the same issue.
Same issue.
Yes,
I'm
sir,
really
same
sorry,
issue.
your voice is not clearly audible, Mr. Surya. Please write down your question in the chat box. Please write down your question in the chat box. I've opened the chat box, okay? And I will read it
okay,
for you.
sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Shruti Praveen, please.
Hello,
Yeah, Shruti.
I am Shruti here. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm absolutely fine. Please.
Okay. Yes, sir, I am from Ambernath. So I am a bachelor's of pharmacy. So I just want to change my field into HR recruiter. So can I start my, I'm from bachelor's of pharmacy. So can I start my career into HR? Is it?
Okay, let me tell you, Shruti, only 10 to 15% companies in the entire corporate sector have a special demand of particular academics like MBA, PGDM, MHRM, BBA, etc. Remaining 80 to 85% of companies in the corporate sector are clearly having the three important demands. Number first, any degree of graduate or postgraduate. Any degree means any degree of graduation or post-graduation, plus having the training certifications of technical HR skills, which represent that you are a skilled person in a particular domain, plus having a letter of recommendation. If you have these three things in your resume, then your resume will be automatically strong, and yes, you can easily switch it into the HR domain.
So you are telling me so I can switch into HR.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, so but actually I had gone to one consultancy, name is Hiring Solution. They gave me post of HR recruiter, but I left that consultancy because it was very pressurized. And so can you please suggest me which
See, let me tell you, I'm also running a job consultancy, but honestly speaking, I will never recommend you to make your career in the consultancy part or start your career even from the consultancies, because there is no growth in the job consultancies I'm running. That's why I'm telling you. In the job consultancies, there is only one demand, and that is HR recruiter team, nothing else. So there is no exposure, and obviously the salary range will be so much low in comparison to other sectors.
Okay.
Yeah. So please continue.
I want to ask you, okay, will you suggest me anything course or
Absolutely.
what is the means for fresher? What is the basic course means
For the freshers and the experience holders, I will cover all the relevant skills, because not only the freshers need the programs, working employees also need the programs to upgrade and update their skills from time to time, because the corporate sector is changing rapidly since after the pandemic situation. So yes, in the next topic, I will definitely tell you the name of skill certifications and everything.
Okay. I want to start into my bachelor's of pharmacy. It is into healthcare. So can I become a healthcare HR?
Absolutely. It depends in what particular domain you have the interest. I will tell you the relevant domain's name in the next topic for sure.
Tell healthcare HR also.
Absolutely, yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Vaishnavi Naik, please.
Yeah, even I have good evening, sir. And this side Vaishnavi. I'm pursuing final year graduation in computer application actually.
BCA.
And BCA. Similar type of doubts past person I have. Can I pursue the HR analytics? Like I'm pursuing not in a business career like BBA or any of the engineering related to the HR. And I have a word with some of the HR who is working with 24/7 AI and some of the other companies also. They said that masterate in business administration is important to become a HR. Else, they should be at least under the business related courses or graduation they need to be pursued. So is there any that compulsories that they need to make a master graduations or particular background of graduation necessary?
Vaishnavi, sorry. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Masters is important, no doubt. But in order to become a HR, you can start your career just after graduation also. What are the benefits? What I believe, what are the benefits? After completing your masters, if you are thinking that you will get an increased CTC or a high or good salary package in comparison to a graduate pass out, then this assumption is absolutely wrong. Why? There is a very slight difference, and even I believe there is no difference. But if you are a graduate and if you're at the turning point of your life, like let's suppose you're in the second year and the final year of the graduation, I will here recommend you to start doing the training certifications. Even if you are in the second year of graduation, start in which year you are in. Can you please clear?
I'm a final year graduation.
Final year.
Within
Then
a month,
absolutely,
will complete.
it's a very nice time to start developing your skills, then start applying in the companies. Then after getting a job, start getting experience and obviously some salary. Apart from this, you can do your masters from distance learning or from online learning. That will be
Sir,
affordable. That will be affordable, and that will be equally counted, because all the universities, whether they're conducting their businesses through offline mode, regular mode, or distance mode, or online mode, all runs their businesses, all runs, मतलब college वगैरह जो होते हैं, colleges run their businesses according to the guidelines of UGC, University Grant Commission. So yes, it will save your time, it will save your money. Now talking about a regular MBA, if you are thinking about doing a regular MBA, I will not recommend you right now if you're at the turning point of your life.
Yeah. Now, one more interruption to this. I'm already a digital marketer who is for past 2.5 years. I have been searched for that. And I will improve somewhat the skills regarding HR. And coming up to next process, I'm also working with some of the Rotax that is of a NGO, which is also improvement some of the qualities or the skills under HR as I collected the reports of the HR to become a HR. So is it that necessary that the person have to like Capgemini had also qualified for the internship of HR and the person for the job? Is it necessary to collect the internship and job or directly to the job?
Okay, directly to the job. But why? Why not internship? Let me tell you the answer of this too, so that no confusion will be left. Doing internship is important when you belong to a management background student. Let us suppose you are doing BBA, MBA, MHRM, PGDM, MF, MFC, like some kind of management academic program in your life. Then doing internship is compulsory. And if I'm not wrong, please correct me. Management students got 200 marks in their academics for submitting the summer internship program SIP report in their college. That's why they do internship. It's compulsory from their colleges. Am I right or wrong? Management students can correct me, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Sir, can you repeat again?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So all the management students know that they got, like previously when I was in my MBA, so previously it was 100 marks, but now it is 200 marks. So doing internship is an important part of academics for the management students. So they have to do it at any cost. But yeah, if you are not a part of that management academic background, then obviously doing internship is also a waste of time, according to me. Why it is? Because on the name of HR internship, majority of companies are providing the work of marketing and sales to the interns. On the name of HR internship, I'm so honest. That's why I'm telling you, so that you should not do these mistakes. On the name of HR internship, people are not getting any stipend. And to be much more honest, many companies are taking money from the students to provide them HR internship. I've seen these kind of companies over LinkedIn. So here, there is no exposure. Plus one more thing, Vaishnavi, on the name of HR internship, companies are not providing proper training. Even there is no orientation program in many companies. They're just directly giving the work through WhatsApp group or through email or through call directly. That's it. So doing internship is not beneficial. And plus the most logical answer why not to do internship, the most logical answer is internship experience is not counted as work experience for the full-time job. So if you get an internship opportunity as a good at a good company where you can really get the exposure, then it will be perfect for taking a ground level experience. Else, absolutely no. I will say clearly a wastage of time. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Pawan Kumar, please. Hello. Pawan, please.
Hi, sir. Nice to meet you. Like, I already messaged you in the chat box regarding my question. So
I'm checking it out. So what's the question? Your name is Pawan.
Yeah.
बड़ा लंबा क्वेश्चन लिखा है यार. Hi sir, nice to meet you. I want to ask one question that after completion of my post graduation, I done 2 years job in IT. Can you read your question for me, please, and for everyone else?
So yeah, after completion of my post-graduation in MBA, I have done 2 years of job in IT sector. Then after I resigned to the job, so right now after resigning to the job, I have a career gap of 15 months. Now I'm looking for the HR roles. If I apply jobs right now on HR, will I get a fresher job on
So can I know the reason why this gap was there? Like why you took a break?
Because I got married and I have some other
लड़कियों का तो सुना है शादी के बाद जॉब छूट जाती है.
No, like I have some plans, like I want to go to master's degree, so I planned for that, but unfortunately it didn't happen. So because of
एक काम करो,
yeah,
एक genuine reason बनाओ और अपने resume में mention करो.
Sir, actually I'm from down south. I can't understand Hindi properly. So
make a genuine reason instead of that I was planning to go abroad for further studies or of marriage, because it's absolutely irrelevant. Don't mind, but absolutely it's irrelevant that a boy is having year gap because of having marriage or some type of other thing. Okay,
But the
so
thing is, sir, I already completed my master's degree from abroad only. So then I want to plan for again masters for another masters on business analytics. So
just
it would,
please.
yeah.
You have a gap of 15 months, or in these particular 15 months you have completed the masters?
No, sir. Like I actually completed masters in 2019.
Okay.
From UK. Then I have done job in ETL testing for 2 years in Cognizant.
We are
Then
in 2021. Okay.
Yeah, I resigned in 2021 December, 2022 December.
2022 December. Okay.
Yeah, nearly 2023. So
Uh-huh.
from that time to now, I'm still unemployed. So
Okay. So just write down a genuine reason related to some family issues.
Yeah.
Like make a family issue, you can give the better answer what kind of issue you can relate or you can narrate during the interview rounds.
Yeah.
If you are writing a genuine issue in your resume related to the gap in between, that
Okay.
will not be an issue for the company to hire you again.
So okay, I will get a fresher job on HR roles, right?
No, your experience will be, you have worked for the profile of HR na, in the previous career.
No, it's a IT one. It's a ETL tester.
Yeah, then you will be considered as a fresher. Yeah. You
Yeah.
will be considered as a fresher. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. That's my doubt.
Thank you. Sandhya S, please. Sandhya S. Please.
Yeah, yes, sir. Actually, you mentioned that HR executive should include recruitment process, right? So actually, I'm working as a senior HR executive, but I was not involved in any recruitment process actually. And even if I want to apply for any jobs related to HR executive or HR, like they won't involve any recruitment process in that JD or R&R. Actually.
In what company you are working?
Yeah, is it mandatory that recruitment process is mandatory for that HR executive role?
Okay, Sandhya, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Should I tell you the honest answer without any hesitation?
No.
I'm asking you, should I tell you the honest answer without any hesitation?
Yes, sir, you can, please.
Okay. Let me tell you, HR executive and HR associate are the designations of HR recruiters. So obviously the work will be directly connected to the recruitment portion.
Yeah.
But what is happening? Some companies are giving the work of payroll division to the executive also.
Exactly. Yeah, actually, currently I'm working on payroll and time office itself.
I'm coming
My
on.
90% of my R&R is time office and payroll itself.
So you are working in a small private limited firm right now. Am I right or wrong?
No. It's 1,500 manpower.
Okay. And what's the salary you are getting right now?
It's 40K.
Then what's wrong in that? Do the work.
Sorry?
Then what's wrong in this? Like I'm not getting the point.
No. Yeah, I'm just asking that it's recruitment process is mandatory in HR executive or
Yes,
in
it's compulsory.
executive roles. I'm asking like that actually.
It's
Because
compulsory.
I heard today. Yeah.
Okay, Sandhya, it's compulsory. But yes, if the company have enough manpower, then I believe in your scenario, all the HR executives are not in. Can you please tell me in your company, all the HR executives are doing the work of compensation or
No. My management, another leader HR is looking after the recruitment process.
So that is what I'm telling you. Let me give you the exact answer. What actually happens, it depends on the manpower planning of the company. Like sometimes it happens that you are a good candidate. Let us suppose you are going to hire a candidate. You are a good candidate. The company have enough manpower already itself. Now what happened? Company need recruitment work. Company need compensation work. They are referring that work to the HR executive. So it's an internal shift. It's an internal shift of work. Let us suppose if you are going to apply in some other company and you are saying that I have done work for XYZ number of years or months on the profile of HR executive, they will consider the recruitment only.
Okay, fine. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Got it. Last candidate, Ashima Goyal. Ashima, sorry.
Yes, sir. My question is like, what we have to do for ourselves for upskilling in HR payroll position?
Can you please repeat?
How can we upskill ourselves in HR payroll position?
Okay, I'm coming to this particular content in just next few seconds. How to upskill our profile, our domains, or our portfolio. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Thank you. Now, my dear friends, I believe all the questions are answered. And if you allow me, then please say yes so that I can start the next topic of today's class.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, one last question.
Last question. Someone is asking about some last question.
So myself, Veerapandi.
Yeah.
So I'm currently pursuing my MSW in HR domain.
Okay.
So I'm going to complete my master's within two months.
Okay.
So I got placement in Cognitive Platform Solutions. It's a IT domain company.
Okay.
So they are what you are discussed and what you teach now is last session is that agreement. So they are asking for my agreement for 1 year.
Okay.
For the HR executive role.
I got it.
So the pay also for CTC around 4.5. So 35,000 above. So they are negotiating.
In which city?
Sir, near in Perungudi, sir, OMR.
Okay.
Okay. So what I'm in my point of view, what I'm saying is it's like agreement means they will give a work pressure or the work environment will be high.
No, they will not give you any kind of extra pressure just because you have signed an agreement. And let me tell you a very honest answer, Mr. Veera.
Okay.
Breaking the agreement, if you are in a private firm, breaking the agreement will not create any kind of difficulty in your entire career. These are just rumors that you will be got blacklisted or you will not get hired for the next 5 years in the corporate sector. These are just the things which HRs have created or the management have created to you can say to create a kind of fear in the mind of freshers especially. Working employees already know this particular thing. There is nothing like these kind of absurds like if you are going to break it, then you have to face penalty. Nothing. You can easily break. Even I worked in Amazon, but I didn't break it. But yeah, I break the notice period. Because of that, I have to serve some penalty. But that's a MNC. You are in a private limited firm, just leave it. If you are getting better opportunity, no need to think emotionally that, oh, my employees will happen, what the company will do next. Nothing. No need to worry. And even let me tell you, I will tell you the way how you can get my mentorship. I will tell you so beautiful techniques of breaking any kind of bond in any company. There are so many loopholes in the system. All you need to do is you must need to have the basic and a very minute knowledge about these particular components, which I can help you to deal with. Okay.
Okay, sir. Even I can refer to all the HR specialists. They are telling like at least of minimum 1 year you should be there in an organization.
Yeah, see, the company's perception is also right. Like I'm not saying all companies are bad. Obviously, there are very few companies which are bad. And bad is not a company. Actually, the work atmosphere is bad. The people are bad. So the company perception is not wrong here. See, company want to hire the best talent, right? So company also fears like being a company founder or being a HR professional. I also sometimes fear like I am providing this particular candidate to this particular company. So what will happen next if the candidate have leave the job, or what will happen next if the person is not giving satisfactory results in the company? So that's a kind of fear under a HR also. So that's why they ask you to fill a bond. There is nothing like other thing. Like if you are getting a very low salary package, which you think you do not deserve, then I will absolutely say not to fill any kind of agreement. And yeah, 1 year is not that much long. Okay, once you
sir, it's
start your
4
journey,
and above CTC. 4 and above CTC is a good package, no, sir? What you are feeling about
it depends on you. Like if you are asking me this question 10 years back, I will say yes, but now obviously no. So it depends on you, your taste, your family background, your needs and desires, and
no,
what
sir.
do
As
you
a
think is
fresher, I
best
am
for you.
asking. As a fresher, what I can.
See, as a fresher, people are getting a minimum CTC of 7 lakh rupees up to maximum 13.5 lakh rupees on the profile of HR trainer. I can tell you this. I will not demotivate you that do not join this company because according to me 4 lakh is a very, very bad package. I will not say these kind of things. But yeah, I'm just telling you in general, many companies are out there. Okay. They are hiring the talents, freshers. Minimum CTC was going 7 lakh rupees up to maximum 13.5 lakh rupees. I am just telling on the profile of HR trainer.
Okay.
So obviously, if you are going to scale it on a parameter, it will be less. But it depends on how much you are skilled. So I will not comment until unless I do not have your resume. Okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for your.
Thank you. Now, my dear friends, I'm going to start the next topic of today's class. So the next topic we are going to understand today is the different types of interviews conducted in the corporate sector. So see guys, there are total 8 types of interviews conducted in the corporate sector for both freshers and experienced candidates who are applying for the HR profiles. I am going to tell the name of all the 8 types of interviews. Then you have to make sure that you are going to learn these 8 types of interviews from wherever you are going to do your upcoming trainings, because it will take on an average of minimum 10 to 12 hours to learn the practical details of these 8 types of interviews. Like the practical details include a lot of things, like what are the strategies which HR use in these 8 types of interviews, how to crack these 8 types of interview, what are the parameters of judgment in these 8 types of interviews, what are the strategies for which you have to make yourself prepare to crack or to win these kind of interviews, what the HR is thinking behind asking any question in these 8 types of interviews. So there are a lot of works which you have to do backstage on back profile before giving an interview round. But yes, I am going to tell you the names so that you can make sure that you should do the training from such a platform or from organization which is providing you the details in a practical manner about these 8 types of interviews. So the 8 types of interviews conducted in the corporate sector are telephonic interview, panel interview, non-directive interview, information interview, meal interview, traditional interview, group interview, and video interview respectively. These are the 8 types of interviews conducted in the corporate sector for both freshers and experience holders. Now, if I particularly talk about private limited companies, then guys, in the private limited companies, the average number of interview round is 3 or 4. And if I talk about multinational companies, then the average number of interview round is 5 or 6. But whatever the interview round is, whether it is a technical round, non-technical round, reasoning round, aptitude round, group discussion round, like whatsoever the interview round is, always remember all the interview rounds are the derivatives of these 8 types of interviews which are in front of you. It simply means if you learn and prepare for all these 8 types of interview, then you can easily crack. You can very easily crack any round of interview of any company in this country, India, and the entire globe. So guys, go for it. Now, let's discuss about the requirements which you need to fulfill in order to become a high-paid corporate HR. I am going to explain all the requirements one by one. So make sure that you are writing these requirements somewhere or you are taking a snapshot of this. Number first will be degree of any graduate or postgraduate. We have already talked previously about this particular point, but let's make a short glimpse about it. You must need to have degree. Marks are not important, guys. If somebody is telling you marks are important and you should get 100% marks or 90% mark, you must need to be the topper. See, marks are not important. Degree is always important. Never ever underestimate the power of a degree just because you are watching a motivational video and someone is telling you degree will not decide your future. Yes, of course, degree will decide your future. Degree is important. That's why people are spending lakhs of rupees on getting the degrees. Certification, skills, everything is important at their place, but degree is always important. Remember it. You must need to have any degree of graduation or post-graduation if you're willing to become a HR. That's a primary basic requirement. Next requirement is training certificates. Now here I will advise you to focus on one particular thing, ISO or AICTE approved. My dear friends, there are so many organizations in India which are providing training programs of different things, but they are neither ISO approved, neither they are AICTE approved. And let me tell you, if the training certificate is not from an organization which is ISO or AICTE approved, then your training certificate will be a waste. It is not worthwhile because MNCs only consider ISO or AICTE approved training certificates. So don't waste your money, whether it is 10,000, 1 lakh or 1 rupee at any place or any platform which is not giving you ISO approved certifications. Remember this particular thing. I can tell you the name of some particular platforms which are selling on a very massive scale, but their certificates are invalid in the companies. The names are Intenshala, the names are Udemy. There are a lot of companies. So I will not advise you to invest your money on such kind of platform which is not providing you ISO approved or AICTE approved certifications. On the other side, there are so many institutions in our country, India, which are providing institution, or you can say platform or company, whatever word you want to say. There's so many platforms in India which are providing ISO approved certification. For an example, some of them are Coursera, Unacademy, Upgrade, EY Learning Solution, one of them. So there are so many organizations. So you have to check it out before taking the program, before enrolling in the program. Don't see the fees. Firstly, see that the company is providing ISO approved training certifications or not. That is the most important thing on which you have to keep your focus. Now coming to the next requirement, just a second. Shrishti, you want to ask something? Shrishti, please. Shrishti, please.
Yes, yeah. Hello, sir.
Yeah,
I
please.
just wanted to ask, like you mentioned right now, that do not acquire the certifications from the institutions which do not have ISO or AICTE approved, which are not approved. So my question is, like I was planning as a fresher, I was planning to, acquire MS Excel course from Udemy. So
No.
would you suggest?
No. Why? Let me tell you only one logical answer. Number first,
Okay.
Shrishti, Do the training program from such a platform. See, I will ask you one honest answer.
Okay.
Do you want to upgrade your Excel skills or not?
Of course, I want to upgrade it.
Then do the training from such a platform which is giving you mentorship.
Okay.
If you are not getting mentorship, Shrishti, everything is waste. सच मानो बहस होती है मेंटोरशिप के अंदर, मेरे कैंडिडेट्स होते हैं, मेरी बहुत डिबेट होती है, आर्गुमेंट होता है, मुझको 10 चीजें सीखने को मिलती है, उनको भी 20 चीज सीखने को मिलती होंगी शायद, लेकिन एट द एंड ऑफ द डे यू नीड मेंटोरशिप, जहां पर आपको रिकॉर्डेड कोर्स मिल जाएगा। वो आप रिकॉर्डेड, मैं कहूंगा फिर आप यूडेमी से क्यों ले रहे हो, आप यूट्यूब पे देखो, मैं आपको लिंक्स भेज दूंगा, बहुत सारे मेरे स्टूडेंट्स ने एडवांस एक्सेल का प्रोग्राम बना के यूट्यूब पे फ्री में डाल रखा है।
Yes, I've seen those videos on, हाँ वो तो दिखता है YouTube पे।
इंटर्नशाला हो गया, यूडेमी हो गया, जितने भी प्लेटफॉर्म्स है, they are providing the recorded videos. Recorded videos are good for students and for working employees because they can watch them at any time, anywhere. But yes, recorded programs are not good because they are not providing mentorship. Second important logical reason, Udemy is the name of a company. Udemy is a platform, not a training institution. On Udemy, you can become a trainer. You just have to write down some details of you have to upload your course and then your students will automatically start selling it. They have a marketing propaganda कि अगर आप उनकी मार्केटिंग करवा रहे हो तो 50% कमीशन वो रखेंगे, प्रॉफिट 50 तुमको देंगे। अगर आप अपनी मार्केटिंग खुद कर रहे हो, मतलब एड्स वगैरह खुद कर रहे हो, then they will keep 20% and you will get 80%. So it's not a platform, it's just a trainer. It is almost like that I should start selling my program on a road without having any authenticity, because authenticity matters at the end of the day, how much authentic you are. Are you getting the point? Why these schools, why people prefer IIMs over any other kind of private college? Why? Authenticity. Are you getting the point?
Yes.
So this is the thing which matters. So if the institution is not ISO approved, never ever take it, please. Okay.
So we can basically conclude that those who have a basic idea about MS Excel, they can go for Udemy courses. But as a fresher, we should not opt for Udemy course.
Even if you just want to get basic idea about Excel, I will recommend you to watch the free videos available on YouTube. I will not recommend you to pay 1 rupee even at any place. If you are absolutely planned that yes, I want to upgrade my Excel skills now, then choose a platform which is providing you live mentorship. आपको पता है श्रेष्ठी, VBA और एडवांस एक्सेल प्रोग्रामिंग ये एक्सेल का पार्ट है। तो एडवांस एक्सेल प्रोग्रामिंग के अंदर जब VBA एक फंक्शन का नाम है ना, बहुत सारे एडवांस लेवल फंक्शंस होते हैं एक्सेल में, इतनी प्रॉब्लम आती है, ऐसा फंसता है ना मामला, चैट जीपीटी भी नहीं बता पाएगा एग्जैक्ट आंसर। फिर समझो मेरी बात को, मेंटोर होना बहुत जरूरी है। एलेक्सा आपका गाना चला देगी, समझ लो मेरी बात को, एलेक्सा आपको नहीं समझ सकती, वो इंसान नहीं है, आपको एक मेंटोर चाहिए हु कैन गाइड यू कि हाँ देखो श्रेष्ठी, ये ट्रिक्स होती हैं, ये टेक्निक्स होती हैं, इसको ऐसे लगाते हैं, इसको ऐसे करते हैं, इसको ऐसे नहीं करना है। डूज एंड डोंट्स दोनों बताना एक इंसान का ही काम होता है। दैट इंसान इज कॉल्ड एज मेंटोर इन द प्रोफेशनल वर्ल्ड। सो आई विल नॉट एडवाइस यू।
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Now, my dear friends, you have to make sure that from wherever you are going to do your trainings, it must need to be ISO. Let me tell you what is the meaning of ISO or ACT approved. It simply means these certifications are internationally valid and globally certified. What if you got an opportunity in a multinational company, they only accept ISO approved certification. That's why I'm telling you, please invest your money very wisely, because it's your hardly earned money, or it's the hardly earned money of your parents if you are a student. Now, talking about the third requirement, the second requirement, names. What are the names of the training certificates? Anushka, we will talk later on for sure. Please, guys, don't raise your hands. We will talk there. We will discuss the things later on. Now, what are the name of the training certifications? Or in easy words, I can say what are the name of the skills which you need to develop, because, guys, you are going to do training from somewhere, then you will get the training certificate. But before that, you will do the training now. And in that training, you will learn and you will develop the skills. So what are the names? Let me tell you. HR Recruiter Training Certificate, Payroll and Generalist Training Certificate, Analytics Training Certificate, Talent Acquisition Training Certificate, and Advanced Excel Training Certificate. These are the only 5 skills, technical HR skills, and the only 5 certifications which you need to get at any cost if you are seriously willing to make your profile so strong. Now, what is the average price of doing these 5 training certificates in India? I'm just telling you so that you should get aware. The total cost of doing these 5 trainings in India from any platform, you can check on Google, Quora, LinkedIn, YouTube, you can cross check the price. The average cost lies in between 15 to 20. It can be 18, it can be 22 at some places, but the average will lie in between 15 to 20. The total cost of these 5 training programs, and it's almost affordable, I believe. So these are the 5 training programs which you have to do from wherever you want to do. This is the need of the hour. Now the next requirement is letter of recommendation. My dear friends, letter of recommendation is a kind of magic tool. I do not believe in magic, but yeah, here I will use the word magic tool for both freshers and working employees. If you have a letter of recommendation, then And if you are a fresher, then you will get high job priority. What is the meaning of high job priority? It means your chances of getting the job will be automatically high in comparison to other candidates who do not have letter of recommendation. How much high? It will be minimum 20 to 30% in between. Just let me make it more relevant. Let us suppose we are going to give an exam of 100 marks, but you already got 20 marks without giving the exam. That is the power of letter of recommendation in the professional life. So if you are a fresher, you will get high job priority. And if you are a working professional and if you have letter of recommendation, then you will get salary hike and promotion. If the company is going to execute the internal recruitment or you are going to switch your company. So this letter of recommendation is a very important tool for, I will not use the word tool, but I'm just using it so that you can understand. It's a kind of magic tool which will help you to boost your career at least 1.5x times. So please try to get it. It's not that easy to get letter of recommendation, because guys, for getting a letter of recommendation, you must need to have some solid personal or professional contacts with higher position HR employees. So for working employees, it can be easy if you have good connections, good relations with your managers, with your HR admins. But yeah, for freshers, it's not that easy, because majority of us belong from a middle class background and we do not have that much contacts with the corporate sector when we are a student. So yeah, it's a kind of a struggle, or you can say it's a kind of very difficult thing to get. But if you want my help in getting the letter of recommendation, I can give you somewhat easy option, but I can't commit that I can help all of you. But yeah, I can try to help as much as people out of you by providing letter of recommendation. In the end of this class, I will tell you how I can help. Now, the next requirement is one-on-one mentorship. Now, see guys, if you want to become a hybrid corporate HR, the most important requirement is one-on-one mentorship. देखो skills तुम खरीद लोगे, develop करोगे, कर भी लोगे, certificate खरीद लिए, letter of recommendation जुगाड़ लग गई, mentorship is required. Until and unless your doubts are not cleared, you are not good to go. Until and unless you are not getting guidance, proper guidance from an expert, you are not good to go. One-on-one mentorship is not only a requirement according to me, it's a necessity of India. It's a necessity. Without having mentorship, you are nothing. Working employees are confused between their careers, when to switch, how to switch, where to switch, what expectations should they make. Why? Lack of mentorship. Students are totally confused. Students, talking about the students are totally confused. Many students are doing masters and they are asking me, sir, what should I do after completing a masters? I am asking them a question, why you are doing masters then? If you didn't pre-plan, they said, sir, our parents and relatives and siblings and cousins have told us to do this, that's why we are doing this. So there is no roadmap. There is no roadmap. My dear friend, believe it or not, if you want to live an ordinary life, just go with the flow. But if you want to live an extraordinary life, you have ambitions, you have that drill, you have that kick, you want to become somewhat in your life, something in your life, like you can claim that, yes, I did this thing in my life. You must need to have a proper roadmap. The roadmap, the goals, everything need to be labeled. And for that, you need the help of a mentor. A mentorship program will help you to get a clear vision. So one-on-one mentorship is important. Group mentorship is never, it's absolutely waste of time. Again, right now I'm giving a type of group mentorship. I will not use the word waste of time, but yes, actually it is. Why? Shrishti Gupta have different things in her life. Veera have different things in his life. Tanushka have different things in his life. Anubhav have different things in life. My confusions are different. My profile is different. My dreams are different. My achievements are different. My strong point, weak points are different. How it can be possible? A general answer can give the solution to everyone. No, it's not possible. That's why one-on-one. Only Shrishti and Anubhav are in the class. Only Tanushka and Anubhav are in the class. Only Anubhav and Veera are in the class. Only Anubhav and Suraj are on the class. If this is possible, then you will get the exact solution, guys. And yes, I will tell you honestly, if you do not know, mentorship program in India is quite expensive. It starts from 30-35,000 rupees up to in lakhs. Up to in lakhs. तुमको लग रहा होगा लाखों में क्या मिलता है? iPhone नहीं, mentorship भी मिलती है. So the price is high for the mentorship program. So I believe majority of you, don't take it otherwise, I'm also of your same middle class, we all are middle class, but I believe majority of the people cannot afford it because financial challenges are there in our life. But yeah, very few or some of you can afford it. So if you are the lucky one who can afford, if you're a working professional, you have the money, you have the savings, then guys, please go for it from some place where you can get excellent mentorship related to the human resource. Try to find out. It will be so worthful. Whether they're taking 40,000 rupees, it will give you 4 crore rupees return investment, trust me or not. The vision you will get, the clear idea you will get, the roadmap you will get, it will be priceless. I have already done mentorship programs in my life. Right now I'm doing a mentorship program. I'm running a mentorship program even. So guys, mentorship is compulsory part of life. Doesn't matter your age is 50 or 60 or 20 or 10. Mentorship is required, guys. Now, let's talk about another requirement. Resume must need to be ATS friendly. My dear friends, there are two types of resume exist. Number one, ATS friendly resume. Number two, non-ATS friendly resume. Now, non-ATS friendly resume are also called as luck-based resume. It means if your resume is selected, it will be ATS friendly. If your resume is not selected, it will be non-ATS friendly. But my dear friends, many people are doing a common mistake, or I will use the word majority of people, 90%. Or even more than 90% of youngsters in this country are making a common mistake in their life, and that is they're using the free templates from Internshala, LinkedIn, or from Google. There are thousands of free templates available on social media, on internet. They are just taking the template, they're just making some changes, and they are just sending it to the company. Then they are saying, sir, I'm not getting any response. I have seen thousands of resumes in my experience of 8.5 years in this HR industry. I worked in Amazon for exact 3 years, out of which 1.5 years are in India and 1.5 years in the Middle East. And trust me or not, then I start my company, my job consultancy, my training center. I have seen thousands of resumes in my life, which are potential but rejected. The candidates are potential, they are literally talented, but in front of my eyes, the system is rejecting them because the screening system have a different algorithm, depends on the keywords which the HR is putting. But personally, when I analyze those keywords, those resumes in my spare time, in my free time, I observe many potential candidates are out there in this country, but they do not have the exact format of resume. That's the most basic thing. I sometimes become more angry at the colleges because I'm a part of education, but still colleges are not giving any 1 rupee relevant thing according to me. They are taking lakhs of rupees from the parents and they are not giving the format of how to make a resume. That's very shameful for all the colleges of this country, India. And my dear friends, they're not only telling the resume format, they're not teaching how to give introduction in a company. यार MBA वाले को workshop दे रहे हो तुम entrepreneurship की, introduction देना तो सिखा दे यार. ना 100 रुपए दो, workshop में आओ, certificate मिलेगा. खेल बना दिया है तमाशा. If you do not have your ATS friendly resume format, it is not going to get selected. Whether you like it or not, that's the fundamental. मुझे लगता है जैसे करते हैं बच्चे को ABCD पढ़ाई जाती है ना, काका का पढ़ाया जाता है, अलिफ बे पे पढ़ाया जाता है. भाई तुम मैनेजमेंट के पहले दिन पहले रिज्यूम बनाना सिखाओ. So that is the main loophole in our system. But here you do not have to depend on these things. You have to make sure that you should choose some program where they will teach you or someone will teach you resume making skills in ATS format. It is not expensive at all, and yeah, it will take only 2 hours on an average. I believe 2 hours is maximum time. After investing 2 hours, you will learn all the strategies of ATS format resume. If you want how I can learn these resume making skills, I will help you out in the end of this class. In next 5 minutes, I will tell you the way. But you must have to understand that a resume must need to be in the format of ATS friendly. Then and only then it will be selected 100%. तुमको पता होना चाहिए ना तुम्हारा resume select होने वाला है reject. किस्मत भरोसे कैसे चल रहा है मामला? हमने भेज दिया, मैं देखता हूँ 10 में से 10 नहीं बल्कि 9 बच्चे तो पक्का इनका ये है, किस्मत भरोसे. आई एम नॉट गेटिंग एनी कॉल. फिर मैं गालियां भी सुनता हूँ, मैंने बहुत गालियां देखी है. सर HR is not giving us a response. Is it not the responsibility for an HR to give the feedback? अरे भाई उसको पैसा तुमको फीडबैक देने का थोड़ी मिल रहा है, माँ बाप थोड़ी है वो. Try to understand the logics and the practical things happens in the market. God will not help you. If you are thinking God will help me, my luck will work. No, it will never work. Why? Because population of India is so high. I'm not talking about the global level population. I'm just talking about India. In India, the population is quite high. The God is busy. Why God is busy? Actually, God is shortlisting and refining the candidates. Doing screening, not of the resumes, but of the candidates, the people of this country. They are saying, hey, that girl is doing a struggle in her life and she is giving her 100%. Okay, let's help her. The entire team of God is helping that particular girl. Hey, that boy is smoking. Oh, he's wasting the money of his parents. Okay, no need to help him. Just reject. That's what happening. So if you are thinking that God will help you, you are not going to learn anything, or luck will work out, it's your wish. I have already observed my luck and I understand one conclusion. Luck doesn't exist. If you are going to help yourself, everything around you will try to help you. Else, no one can help you. So learn the skills, make it strategic, relevant. And let me tell you one more thing. If the profiles are different, let us suppose let me give you an example. HR recruiter, talent acquisition, operations, analytics. 4 different profiles. Then obviously the job descriptions will be different. Obviously the eligibility criteria will be somewhat different. And obviously the skills will be different. So it means your resume must need to be different for different profile. You can't send one resume to all the 4 profile. कैसे भेज दोगे? Try to understand now. In an ice cream parlor, you can eat ice cream only. You can't eat burger because that is an ice cream parlor. If you want to eat burger, you have to go to the burger. You need to go McD or somewhere else. So here there are 4 profiles. Your resume needs to make some differences in the keywords related to the profile, related to the job description. That is what you have to learn. How to do it effectively and strategically. And what are those keywords? These things comes under the resume making skills. So that's the most basic part, but please focus on it because that's the basic, but that's the foundation of your career. Because don't forget, you are not going to get the job. Your resume is going to give you the job because the presentation of the resume is the actual presentation of the candidate itself. So please focus. Next requirement, interview preparation. My dear friends, you can prepare for the different interview rounds by the help of some training program because many training programs are there related to the interview skills, or by some mentor or expert in your life if you have. Why interview preparation is important? Let me tell you a very simple answer. Is it possible to become Virat Kohli in one shot? Is it possible to become Virat Kohli in one shot in 24 hours? Yes or no?
No, sir. It's not possible.
No, sir. It requires a lot of hard work.
Okay. Is it possible to
No,
become? Is it possible to do all the things which our parents have done to us within 24 hours in return? Possible?
No.
No, sir.
No.
No.
Why? It took a lot of time.
No, sir, it is not
Took
possible.
practice, right? It's not possible to become Virat. It's not possible to become our parents. The sacrifices, compromises, the things they've done for us. We can't do these things in a short period of time even. What I'm trying to explain you is this also leads to the professional life also. Like it is directly related to the professional life. Why? Let us suppose you're a working professional. You are busy in your company. Your daily work, whatever it is, your family, girlfriend, wife, children's, mother, father, society, friends. You have a sorted thing that I have to do this thing in my job, then I have to go there, then I have to meet that, then you have a 24-hour ready schedule. And you do not have time to prepare for the interview rounds. Now the working employees are saying, oh, why we should prepare for the interview rounds? We are even the HR recruiter. Let me tell you. You know very well. Strategies of interview skills are changing rapidly. Multinational companies have clearly adopted one strategy. Instead of telephonic round, they are taking the video interview round now through Zoom and Skype. Strategies are changing so rapidly. Corporate sector laws and policies are changing so rapidly. Modi ji is changing everything so rapidly, or I will say this is the indication that we are becoming more digitalized in the upcoming times. So everything is just quickly changing. So you need to upgrade yourself now. You need to update yourself. Obviously, if you are a working professional, then you want to get salary hike. And for getting salary hike, you need to pitch some big company. And obviously for that, you need to upgrade your skills. That's why preparing the interview rounds are important for a working professional. Talking about students, I do not think I need to say any one sentence to the students, but still I will tell. Why students need to prepare for the interview rounds? Because you are the most desperate one for the jobs. Because you are fresher. If you don't have a job, your parents will ask you why you're not getting a job. Your relatives will ask you why you're not getting a job. And be on a very honest note, what is the general? I do not know your mindset, but I live on the ground level, and what our Indian society conception is. A girl only have, I'm talking about majority, I'm not talking about exceptional cases. A girl mostly have only maximum 2 or 3 years to make her career. If she is not ready, even I'm telling the maximum time, for my sisters, it was almost only 1 year. For girls, our parents usually give 1 or 2 or 3 years maximum, so that if she is able to make a career, then okay, else we are going to marry. You will be get married. Boys, swag se karenge apna swagat. They're living in their own life like king. They are thinking they are the next Mark Zuckerberg, or what, I do not know. What I'm trying to help you understand is there is one difference between a mature and a immature person. Mature person believes in taking help from others and believes in providing help to others. Whereas immature person do not believe in taking helps. They have some ego and attitude problems. You have to decide in what category you want to become, irrespective of your age. You have also seen many little children in this country, India, around your home, around your colleges, around your workplaces, who are enough mature, who are more mature than us. Why? Because of the situation? No. Because they believe in taking help. at the right time. So my dear friends, you have to act maturely here. This is a very sensitive part of life. The competition is seriously fair, but so high. For one vacancy, there are 99 applicants out there. You are one of them. So try to understand, until and unless you're not preparing for the things, you can't crack it. You can't become Virat Kohli in one day or not even in 1 month. So how you can expect that you can crack the interview round at very first shot? No, it can't be possible. Now again, if you are thinking my luck will work, no, as I told, God is busy now. You didn't prepare for the interview rounds. Why God will help you? Other person has prepared for the interview rounds. God will help him now. That's the difference. So make sure you are ready to take the help. Take help from some platform, some person, some organization, institution who can give you the tricks, techniques, tips, strategies to crack the interview rounds. It is very easy to crack all the interview rounds. All you need is the right direction with a maintained speed. Because remember, speed and direction both matters. And you do not have that much time if you are thinking that I am just an undergraduate student. So undergraduate students are doing the work of freelancers. They're earning 20, 30, 40,000 during their college time every month. If you are not one of them, it doesn't mean nobody else is doing. People are doing, but you are not that person. So if you want to become that person, if you have to set some goals firstly. So here my advice will be focus on preparing for the interview rounds before giving the interview directly. And let me tell you one rule of MNCs. Even if you're a working professional, let me update your knowledge set. If you are going to apply in one MNC, let's take an example, any Google AdWords. You got a chance somehow anyhow, or your resume is absolutely perfect. You selected. But you didn't crack the interview rounds. Do you know for how many years you can't reapply in that company for the same profile? Do you know? Minimum 3 to 5 years. Now Google it or ask to ChatGPT if you want to cross-check my knowledge set. That's the latest update of July 2023 last year. Minimum 3 to 5 years is the barrier time. Before that, it was 1 to 2 years or 2.5 years in some companies. Now it's 3 to 5 years. For next 3 to 5 years, you can't reapply for the same position, the same company in any branch of that company. They have a strong database with advanced technology. You can't make them fool if you are thinking. They are so ultra smart than us. So that's why, my dear friends, opportunities are so much, but you will get one shot. So make sure that you are winning that one shot. And for that, you need to prepare firstly. One more last requirement, and that is job assistance. Now, my dear friends, why job assistance is required? Why? Let us suppose I will be your guest after the end of this. Just imagine, it's an example. I'm coming to your home tonight. I'm coming at your place tonight, and I request you to please make a handmade pizza for me because I love to eat pizza. But it not need to be purchased. It must need to be handmade by you. And you never made pizza in your entire life. Now there are two options in front of you. Number one, you should watch some video on YouTube or read some magazine or blog on how to make pizza and start following the steps. Or you should take the help of your mother because your mother is an expert in pizza making. She makes delicious pizza. So which option will give you the most beautiful outcome, the most delicious outcome? Number one, do it yourself. Number two, take the help from your mother, who is an expert. Which one?
The second one.
Take the help from mother.
Option number two will be the smart choice, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, why we are not applying this smart choice of option number two in our professional life? Why we are not taking job assistance from job consultancies? I'm not saying take the help from me because I am running a consultancy or a training institution. I'm saying why we are not taking help from anywhere else also. Many training programs in India are out there who are providing job assistance. Many consultancies का तो काम ही यही है, consultant तो पैसा इससे कमाते हैं, हम तो commission पे चलते हैं. But why we are not taking help? Why we are choosing option number one? That is, I will watch on YouTube how to make a pizza. I will follow the steps. Why? If my mother is the expert, what is the problem in taking help from my mother? मैं तो एक नहीं 100 बार लूंगा मदद. मुझे मिल रही है. नहीं मिलती तब दिक्कत आती है. मिल रही है तो किस बात का घमंड? I am seeing majority of freshers are unemployed because they think they will get the job themselves. अंबानी आएगा घर पे 1 करोड़ का चेक लेके लो भैया लो आ जाओ. ऐसे होता है? No, this doesn't work in this way. You have to take some steps firstly. Until unless you are not determined to take some steps, Nothing is going to happen. And let me tell you one more thing. There is a difference between job assistance and job guarantees. Many people I have seen in my life who ask me, sir, are you giving job guarantee? I am ready to pay 10,000. Like 10,000 is the amount of my training program. So they ask me, sir, are you giving me job guarantee? I am ready to pay 10,000 rupees right now, right here. I said, sorry, I can't guarantee you. They said, why you can't give me the guarantee? It means you are fake. I said, okay, fine. I will be fake, but I can't give you guarantee. I can't give any kind of false commitment. Other person come in my life after some days, sir, are you giving me the job guarantee? I was thinking why this question was coming on almost every alternative day to me. हो सकता है इस क्लास में भी आ जाए एक सवाल वाला क्लास के बाद. Like, why you are not giving job guarantee? And whenever I said no, I can't give you guarantee, they said you are fake. So I am in this industry. I'm running this Tariqa Global Solution from the past 5.5 years. I have more than 12,000 plus success stories, and trust me, लोग मुझसे आज भी पूछते हैं रियल हो फेक हो. मुझे समझ में नहीं आया आज तक इस भारत के अंदर क्या है. समझ रहे हो? I do not have any family business. This is obviously my own work. But what I didn't understand in India is lack of common senses. People have high emotional intelligence, but they are lacking in common sense. Like people in India want to become fooled by someone. उन्हें बेवकूफ बनना है, वो खुद से आके कह रहे हैं मुझे बेवकूफ बनाओ. मतलब मैं कह दूं मैं तो गारंटी दे रहा हूं, वो 10 नहीं 20 देने को तैयार है सामने वाला, मगर मुझे कहना है. जमीर बोल नहीं रहा है, कहो. वो कह रहा है नहीं बोलो बोलो मुझे बेवकूफ बनाओ, काटो भाई मेरा. उसको कॉलेज ने काट दिया, तब भी उसको समझ में नहीं आई कि भाई कॉलेज तेरा ऑलरेडी काट चुका है लाखों से, मुझसे कटवाना चाह रहा है. भाई नहीं आती समझ में. People in India have this problem. They do not use common sense. Now you should use your common sense. How? Ask yourself a simple question. My name is Anubhav. Your name is Sachin. My name is Anubhav. Your name is Balaji. My name is Anubhav. Your name is Tanushka. My name is Anubhav. Your name is Shruti. My name is Anubhav. Your name is Shubhangi, Manoj, Abhinaya, Shrishti, Preeti, Prakhar, and so on. Is it possible that I can go to an interview round and I should wear a face mask of your face and I can represent myself by saying, hello sir, good morning. Ma'am, good morning sir. I'm Tanushka Rai. Is it possible to do so? Sir, I'm Balaji.
No,
Sir, I'm
not at
Balaji.
all.
No? Or there is one more alternative. Is it possible that I can go to a company's interview round and I can say, sir, good morning. I am Anubhav Singh. I am here on the behalf of Mr. Abhishek Gupta actually. Mr. Abhishek sir is a very busy person, you know now. But I am here on the behalf of Mr. Abhishek. I will give the interview and I will clear it. Is it possible?
No.
नो सर, आपको सिलेक्ट कर लेंगे उसकी जगह.
मुझको अंदर भी नहीं घुसने देंगे वो एक्चुअल में तो. और
Yes,
घुस भी
sir,
गया
yes,
तो
sir.
घुस भी गया तो हो सकता है शायद क्या कह के निकाले. समझ रहे हो? वरना कहेंगे तेरी कंपनी पहले बंद करा दूं, तू इधर आ. What I'm trying to say, you are you, I am. I can't become you, you can't become me. Your
Yes, sir.
personality, my personality, your profile, my profile. You are different, I am different, everyone is different. It's a nonsense scenario in which I am putting you that I can go to your place. It's a nonsense scenario. Sorry for wasting your time, but yes, I want to come to a conclusion. Just use your common sense. If it is impossible that I cannot go on your behalf to give interview, then how I can give you the job guarantee? How it can be possible? If you are saying that job guarantee means give us the references of the jobs, vacancy updates, help in getting the reference, that's called as job assistance, not job guarantee. But many companies are saying we are giving job guarantees. As I told, India have less common sense, high emotional intelligence. They are taking the programs from there. And then those companies make them fool. Then they go to Google and give them some review. That's it. That's the role of an Indian. बेवकूफ बनना भी है, फिर एक रिव्यू देके अपने आप को तसल्ली देनी है, हम तो नहीं बने, हमने तो ये कर दिया, हमने तो हैशटैग लगा के इसको ये कर दिया. क्या हो गया करने से? स्नैपचैट को किया था हमने हैशटैग, क्या कुछ हुआ? क्या रिवॉल्यूशन में आए, लड़ने आए हैं क्या हम यहाँ? इसका वो बिगाड़ देंगे, इसका ये कर लेंगे, हम ये बुराई कर देंगे, हम फीडबैक देंगे. अरे अपना करियर बनाना है. प्राइमरी फोकस क्या है? You have to think and act maturely before taking any single decision of your life. Nobody can give you job guarantee, not even your father. That's the reality. If you're not deserving, अरे डिजर्विंग होंगे, then still your father can't give you the guarantee. तुम्हें पापा की कंपनी होगी, एचआर बोलेगा मैं नहीं रख रहा. पापा पर्सनल असिस्टेंट बना सकते हैं बॉस. नौकरी लायक को ही मिलती है. You are going to represent yourself in the company. I can't. Not your father, not your brother, not your sister, not your partner, not anyone or everyone else. That's why don't come under the trap of some companies who are doing the marketing and using the word and headlines of free, job assurity or job guarantees. And yeah, as I say the word free, so let me tell you, nothing is free in this world. Nothing is free. Now, maybe you're thinking, sir, this is a free class. No, it's actually not a free class. Maybe it can be free according to your opinion. According to me, you all are paying. What you are paying? Money? No, something much more expensive than money, and that is called as time. Maybe you do not know the value of your 2 hours, which I'm taking right now, but I know the value of your 2 hours, which you are giving to me. Nothing is paid in any business. Remember it. So these are the things on which you need to keep your entire 100% focus. If you seriously willing to become a high-paid corporate HR, बनना मुश्किल नहीं है, बहुत आसान है, मगर सारी चीजों को ध्यान में रखते हुए चीजों को आगे लेके जाना है. Only focusing on resume and thinking I will become a HR, not possible. Only focusing on your personality, not focusing on the technical skills and thinking I will become a HR, not possible. You have to keep everything in your loop. Everything must need to have a command from your side. So these are the things. Let me repeat. Please take the screenshot if you want. Degree of any graduation or post graduation is required. Training certificates must need to be ISO or AICTE approved. The training certificates names are already available. Letter of recommendation. Important for fresher if you want to get high job priority, and for working employees if you want to get high salary, hike in salary or promotion under internal recruitment. One-on-one mentorship need of the hour. A resume must need to be in ATS format. Interview preparation platform required if you can get. Job assistance, of course. These are the things only. Nothing more, nothing less. There is no shortcut, no compromise, no adjustment in these things. Now, my only last question to you is, are you seriously determined to become a high-paid corporate HR? Like, are you seriously willing to become a high-paid corporate HR? If your answer is yes, then please tell.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let me show you.
Yes,
I
sir.
will-
Definitely, yes, sir.
Yes,
Very
definitely.
nice, very nice. Now let me show you how I can help you. Very nice, guys. Now let me show you how I can help you to get all these things at a very affordable amount. Because obviously money matters at the end of the day. So I am going to show you my offer with or without your permission, but I will give you one promise before showing any offer. The offer which I am going to show you will be the most affordable, most beautiful offer which nobody in this country, India, can give it to you, even in their dreams. That's my promise to you. I will unmute all of you to reconfirm that did I complete my promise or not. Nobody will give you my offer or any type of offer related to me, which I'm going to show you in the next 2 minutes, even in their dreams. That's my promise. But before showing any offer, let me firstly tell you what is my company all about. Okay, so I'm going to open the company's website. It take that much time. Don't worry. I will be quick. I will be short. So it will be better that you should open this website on your own mobile phone or laptop so that we can see everything. Okay. That's my company website, www.trytarika.com. You can open this website on your own mobile phone or laptop. And there are a lot of, you can say, workshops, live seminars, events I have conducted in various colleges, universities, and even companies of India. So you can check hundreds and thousands of my photos and videos on my website itself. I will not take that much of time to show all the things. Actually, even it is not relevant right now. Talking the relevant things, company's introduction in simple ways. Tarika Global Solution Private Limited is an ISO certified company. All the training certificates provided by our company are internationally valid and globally certified. Talking about myself in few sentences, I can tell a lot of things about myself because I have got a lot of achievements according to my age. But yes, I will tell you only one achievement of mine with proof. I am the third youngest international certified coach in human resources in this entire country, India. I am powered by International Coach Federation. I am the third youngest international country certified coach. I'm not a private limited HR. I'm not a MNC HR right now. I'm an international certified coach. That makes me authentic and different from these so-called crowds. How many people have done training under HR in my mentorship? Huh? How many people have done training in human resources under my mentorship? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. 8, 9, 10. Yes. 12,000. 12,000 plus candidates have done training in human resources under my mentorship. No need to trust me. I believe trust on numbers. Open my website, see it yourself. Not satisfied? Open LinkedIn right now, right here or after the class. Search my company name, Tarika Global Solution on LinkedIn. More than 10,000 plus success stories are available on LinkedIn itself. Talk to any person randomly. 10 लोग तो मैं खरीद के लाके दे दूंगा तुमको. लो कर लो बात, तारीफ सुन लो मेरी. 10,000 की गारंटी ले रहा हूँ. किसी से भी बात कर लो. because that is what I earn, that is what I achieve in terms of success, in terms of money, even on a very clear note. Not available on LinkedIn? Okay, no, open Instagram. 8,500 plus success stories are available, and I have tagged all the people on Instagram. Even you can talk to any person randomly. 8,500 plus success stories. Video testimonials are available on Instagram itself. My username is Try Tariqa, TRYTREEQA. Or search on Google, wherever you want to check, you can check it. Nobody can beat me in terms of achievements. Anyone can beat me in terms of money, but yeah, nobody can beat me in terms of success stories. That's for sure. In human resource field. Now let me show you how I can provide you all these things to you. I'm offering you my program, which is a human resource training program. Actually, it is a combo package. What is the meaning of combo package? Let me explain. Combination pack, you can say. You are going to do Excel training from somewhere, journalism payroll training from somewhere, recruitment training from somewhere, and so on and so on. I'm providing all the trainings in my package, which I called as human resource training program. In this training program, you will get 6 training courses, and all the training courses will be from basic to advanced level. Everything will start from basic up to the most advanced level. And let me be more honest with you, nothing is advanced. There is nothing which you can call it as advanced, because advanced things always get updated and upgraded. That's why in every 3 or 4 months, we also change the videos of our program, because everything need to be updated and upgraded according to the time. So that's why basic to advanced simply means basic to advanced plus, because it is always going to be added in the content. Now let me show you the short overview of the courses. In the first training course of HR Recruiter, you will learn everything, including recruitment processes, recruitment strategies, making job descriptions, interview taking processes, making offer letters, screening process, many more things. What are the many more things? You can click on this button, learn more. Then the main important topics will be here. Okay, you can check it yourself on the website. Now coming to the second course, which I am providing you, is payroll and journalist training, in which you will learn everything, including HR compliances, laws and policies, pay scale structure, compensation structures, salary negotiation skills, payroll softwares, employee engagement, and many more things. Then in the third training course of analytics training, you will learn everything, including formula operations, HR metrics, HR charts, HR dashboard, machine learning, regression model, case studies on regression model, functionality execution, and many more things. Then in the fourth training course of talent acquisition, you will learn everything, including HR policies, updating them, upgrading the HR policies and laws and companies, finding requirements of the industries, job sourcing, onboarding and retention, execution, making hiring stages, setup, applicant profile, and many more things. Then in the advanced Excel, you will learn everything, including basic and intermediate Excel functions, advanced Excel functions, template designing, pivot tables, data validation, Excel data inputs, VBA, advanced Excel programming, and many more things. Then in the sixth training course of interview cracking skills, you will learn everything, including resume making skills, personality development, group discussion skill, rapport formation, attitude development, first impression strategies, English speaking skills, interview cracking techniques, how to get salary hike and promotion, and a lot of more things. So this is what I'm providing to all of you. The first 5 training programs are the technical, recruiter, payroll and journalist, analytics, advanced Excel, and talent acquisition. These are the technical skills which companies demand. The sixth one, interview cracking skill, I'm just giving it a kind of complimentary course. Companies do not demand the certificate of interview cracking skill, but I'm giving it because the content is important. Content includes resume making skills, which is important. Personality development is important. Like all the non-technical soft skills are so much important. That's why I'm providing this program, but I'm just making you clear, companies only demand 5 training certificates in the resume of the candidate, but I'm giving you 6 here because 6th is also important, equally important, I will say. Now, what are the benefits, the overall benefits of this program?